I think one of the funnest things about this series is getting to some of these lesser known projects like Roses Red, So Is Blood. I've not heard this project before, but this track list looks sick. Also intrigued that The Purist did all the production for this project. Should be fun.
Living the dope dealer's dream. Prison was sweet, my niggas ran the whole thing. Up in B block.
Trumps is sick.
Shit, just as fast as we cook it. He had a sack, so we took it.
100 foul one with Jews up in booking. Fly nigga hat, all the CEO bitches looking.
Hey yo, we so
The harmony's a little trippy. I don't know if I really care for it.
The most exquisite, put my hand on 1,000 corons. Versace trunks on at the palms, say yo.
Hey, but Westside Gunn and Conway's chemistry is sick.
The work white on white like Pope Francis. Black on black lamb, I call that bitch Lapita. Plug said he can't take no losses. I told his ass me neither.
2K for my sneakers, 24 feature. See niggas make brick money off of fucking reefer. Yeah.
I pray every day for me, Ron.
Alright, I thought this song was a mixed bag. I think lyrically, both Conway and Westside Gunn offered a lot. They had a bunch of witty punches, especially Westside Gunn, and then Conway had a bunch of grimy bars. They had a lot of chemistry with them bouncing off of each other's verses. I didn't care too much for the beat. I thought the drums sounded good, and when it was just the drums and the bass line, I was really vibing with it. But that accordion, I don't really like that sample or wherever that instrument came from. I ain't really feeling that part too much, but I will say Hall & Nash 2 probably is slightly better than the first Hall & Nash I was on Healer 2, in my opinion. This is White Horse.
Gilda Medina got coke stains. I'm addicted to the dope game.
This beat in particular reminds me of the chemistry that Bodie James and Sterling Tolles had on Main Drum McNichols, just with the jazzy feel and contrasting it with Westside Gunn's grimy style of rap.
I hope Chapo run forever. Popping off twin Berettas.
Those keys are fire on this song. Alright, you can tell what I said for the last song, you can just flip it. He had that slow delivery that really put a lot of emphasis on the beat, which is not a horrible thing because that beat was pretty sick. The keys sounded good, the horn sounded good, but it still had a grimy feel to it, and some of it was because of the lyrics, but there's just an undertone about that beat that just gives it an uneasy feeling. I could have used a little bit more from Westside Gunn lyrically, but I still like that one. I still rock with it. This is Perfect-Plex with Rock Marcy. This is the one I've been waiting for.
Jeremy Scott Mosquito apron. Used to do 100 ups, 100 dips on a yard bacon. We spent the max of commissary. Slide coming home and never weary. He washed my hands, I wash his. You talking, you get buried.
Ooh, I love the imagery from those first few prison bars. That vocal sample is ridiculous.
Fuck, sip a bus on the angle duffel when we read up. Fiends on the block having seizures, cashmere, ski mask shit, the heat blasting.
Nah,
she
he
the
floating.
sagging while she bagging. Suede powder jackets, elephant tusk on the Cartiers, got me looking all intelligent. Every shell hit him, I'm the perfectionist. Mr. Perfect Bobby, he ain't a fiendin'. Perfect-Plex the brick, broke it down, he got me rich.
Got the sheriff. My lady chill behind the wheel of the silver seraph. His body laid still, I sipped a chill beverage. Devilish endeavors and levers to quench my never-ending list of pleasures. Bitches in pictures naked, drip.
This rhyme scheme's disgusting.
Facial hair's cashmere, pink diamonds to glare, look like Bel Air. Romaine Pierre, feel like we ate pears, cop like laundries, a 40G orgy. Talks of lawyer fees in Portuguese, my wrist is a quarter key. The court needs seats is coffee. The chauffeur driver court 14. That nigga head leaking like egg Florentine. The Jane, they thought I was Petrovic. Shots perpetuous. Give you some wet red shit, dress you in. Perfect-Plex the brick. Almost broke the Rolly president.
That song's tough. I really like the direction of where that beat was going. And this definitely sounds like an experimental album just on Griselda terms. This is something completely out of the box from any of their past stuff, and really anything after that. Westside Gunn lost his mind. Rock Marcy lost his mind. I really like how the script of Westside Gunn's verse was, especially those opening lines when he was rapping about being locked up. And I don't think him and Sly Green was locked up together, but that was dope. His luxury talk, fire as always. He really played with a bunch of syllables. Rock Marcy's just different. I wouldn't say he has like a ridiculous vocabulary like a ASAP Rock or even like an MF Doom, but the way that he can say what he wants to say in a really witty way, like when he was talking about give you something wet and red to wear or something like that, or the shots ring off perpetually. He just uses really creative ways of saying things, and that really helps him use his really intricate rhyme schemes like what he flashed all throughout this verse. Yeah, that song was just fire. Alright, this is 33.
Blood on the bottom of the pony head loafers. Spanish nigga every time I plug, he playing soca. Yo, combine the goggles, 24 and half a brick popple. I'm rocking 20 chains, bitches think I hit the lotto. Gas stoves tick.
Bass guitar sample is dope.
Oil in the pot, Merry Christmas. Look at all this shit.
Bro, that's... Hold on. I was just gonna talk about the sense in the background, but he finna get crazy with this beat. Let me run that back.
Look at all this shit swimming.
Hey yo, what up, Lord? You the same nigga, praise Dilla. Hopping out the 8 Dragon chinchillas. Life is way better when you rich, ain't it? Money getting bluer.
Nah, that song's tough. It was just a lot going on with it, with the bass line, the Sims, those two in and of itself. But then when it had the complete beat change where it had that vocal sample come in, that's disgusting. I personally like when Westside Gunn and Griselda play with their pitches. I know some people ain't fans of it, but I am. It just makes the songs a little bit more dynamic in my opinion. But this is dope. He's really stepping out of his comfort zone, and I think it's going over really well so far. This is Donna Karen with Mock Homie. Haitian Creole is on Duolingo now. It's about to be over for you niggas. I'm start doing reviews in Haitian Creole after that.
I'm about winning. No keep it there. Hope pistoleros from my cribbo not grinning. That EBT dinero from uncivilized women. It's brimming. It's full before it spill. Those guys timid. Extenders that's resting on the shelf. Look different when they ripping out tendons.
Grimy. This vocal sample on here sounds dope too.
We chemists. We whipping up a cell, prize and pennants, wasn't missing out swimming. We winning. 30% on the house, you couldn't live in, plus the women are finning. I bet my shoes on it, you never catch us barefoot.
Never. Hey yo, look up to a nigga getting poked up. The nigga throwing up blood. CO like so what? 30 seconds to mail call. I think wifey sent the package. Close my cell, I put the ratchet in my mattress next to another story by another felon. You selling us dreams, but I copped that counterfeit.
He's selling his dreams, but I copped it at counterfeit. That's a tough line. Man, I really appreciate when a hip-hop producer can make a beat interesting without the use of drums. Now, I would prefer drums in it. If you can't make the beat interesting without drums, please use drums. But yeah, when you can get away without doing it, I love it because it just shows that you have really good musicality and creativity, really captivating beat. And it was really just that vocal sample driving it. I love the verse on Westside Gunn. The imagery on this song from Gunn was fire. Mog had a fire verse as well. Good rhyme schemes throughout. Definitely had some gems littered through that verse. Yeah, that's a sick song. Let's check out the outro featuring my favorite poet, Keisha Plum.
Cocaine, white witch. Life flash.
I feel like this is the same sample he used in a song off of FLYGOD, which that would make sense because that's the next album chronologically. I can't remember the song though. I feel like it's a song, whatever song was before Sheen Gun on that album.
Just for fun, teeth extracted and hands chopped off.
There we go. That's the Keisha Plum I know. She kind of had me fooled a little bit because she had a solid poem on God Don't Make Mistakes. she back to her regular level. She had the gold hair on the Super Saiyan. This was before she reached Super Saiyan level. She just got the black hair on this one. Overall, man, this project is pretty dope. It feels a lot different than any Westside Gunn project to this point. It feels a lot different than any Westside Gunn project after that. I thought Purist's production was mostly dope. You know, that first song I wasn't really feeling, but every song after that I really liked what he provided, and he was still able to keep a grimier aesthetic despite him using a lot of jazz instruments and influence. I really enjoyed the guest features from Conway because I love the chemistry between Conway and Westside Gunn. And then Rob Marcy and Mark Hami, they did their things as well. Westside Gunn, I really like the focus that he showed through the album. He had very solid lyricism, and I really like his storytelling and his imagery. Overall, this is a pretty dope project. I'm feeling it.